Hey everyone, this is my discussion video on the Bacchae, or however you say it. So the first question is, what about the play was meaning for you? Well, since it's been a while since I've actually looked into Greek mythology and everything, it was kind of hard for me to follow. What was like stood out for me was the sudden shift in mood from there's kind of this guy who's mad that these people are worshiping this other guy, and then it suddenly got very violent. There was people being torn limb from limb, women tearing apart cows, and it was kind of a big change. So it was a little shocking. So I found three prominent themes in the play, which was how man and the natural world related. So it had two spectrums. Had the women, or the maenads, harnessing the earth for like honey, milk, and also they even like breastfed the animals around them. But at the same time, you had lightning burning down houses and earthquakes destroying places. For example, when Dionysus was captured. There's also religion conflicting with the law. So you had Pentheus trying to stop Dionysus from spreading his religion, and he imprisoned everyone who worshipped him, including him. So, which ended up leading to violence, and then ultimately Pentheus's demise. And also the final point, which was a very major point, was the women's roles in society. So you had women who rebelled against society under the influence of a male god, but this god empowered them to be stronger than the men in the society, which was interesting because it kind of had somewhat of a strong feminine role downplayed by the being influenced by a male god. So it kind of kept with the theme that women were lesser. So that leads to the discussion about the women and how they are depicted in the play, which, as I said, the maenads were depicted as women who were kind of crazy. They worshipped Dionysus, and they constantly danced and hid from the men, and they were basically looked down upon by most people within society until the end of the play, where they started killing wildlife with their bare hands and showing this kind of superhuman strength, and ended up killing Pentheus. So they're kind of seen as submissive, easy to manipulate, and lesser beings to men. Which this kind of brings me to the cover of the book. Since it's an ancient Greek drama, why is Elvis on the cover? I believe that's because, due to Elvis's sex appeal, he made a large fan base, which is kind of related to the story. So, last final questions. Do you think there are some themes addressed in this play that still relate to today? And why do you think Dionysius exiled Camus and his daughters?